Hey, what's up guys? You just saw a bunch of footage I just captured with my new action camera. This is DBPOWER Sports HD DV, water resistant camera. And this thing is pretty sweet for a few different reasons. First off, it comes in 7 different colors. We have white, green, black, gray, sky blue, baby blue, and a purple. So you can customize it in that way. And also on the back it has a built-in screen so you can actually see what you're recording, and this thing only cost about $100. Real quick, let's take a look what comes in the box. We have the action camera itself already in its waterproof casing. This waterproof casing does allow it to go down to 30 meters deep, but besides that we just have a ton of different mounts for mounting it to flat surfaces or curved surfaces. They even have handlebar mounts, different mounts that allow you to attach it to tripods and things like that, so they really hook you up there. Now this does have a 12 megapixel HD wide angle lens allowing you to record in 1080p. On the front here we have the mode button, that's also the power button allowing you to turn it on and off. Then on the top we have an OK button that will start and stop video, and right next to that we have a sensor, and that's actually a motion sensor. You can set this up to capture motion. Once the camera senses motion, it will start recording. Once it doesn't see any motion, it will stop recording. So that's just a nice feature to have built in. Now on the side of the camera we have these volume rockers. This does have built-in sound, and also use these buttons to go through the menu. And this does have a ton of different menu functions. So real quick, let's go through some of these settings. I'm not going to quite explain them all, but we have the resolution, and then we have cycle record, we have HDR, motion detection, audio, date stamp, capture mode, image size, quality, sharpness, white balance, color, ISO, exposure, face detection, anti-shaking, quick review, date stamp, language, date and time, auto power off, beep sound, screensaver. And something real quick about the screensaver, the back of the LCD screen will actually turn off while you're recording, just to kind of conserve on the battery, so that's a nice function to have. Then we have frequency, rotate, car mode, license number set, delete, format, default settings, and version. So there's quite a bit of settings and capabilities of adjusting this camera. Alright, moving on the side we have a place for a micro SD card. This does not include a micro SD card, so you'll have to get your own, but right next to that we have the charging port and the HDMI port. Right above that we have a microphone. This does have a built-in microphone, and I'll do an audio test of that in just 1 second. On the bottom is where we'll find the removable battery. It is a little tricky to get your thumb in there and remove that, so if you have a key or maybe a small knife, it's easier to pry off that bottom piece. And this is a 3.7 volt battery capable of recording in 1080p for up to 70 minutes, and it holds up to that quite well. The recharge time on this is about 3 hours, so it may take some time to recharge the camera, but it does have a pretty good battery life. Not only did I capture a lot of awesome video with this camera, it also takes some really good pictures. I was able to take some really cool pictures and blow them up, and they look awesome, and here's just a few of them now. Alright guys, I told you I'd do a quick sound test, and this is using the audio from the actual camera itself. And what I'm going to do, as long as with talking, is just play a ringtone that a lot of you are familiar with, and the volume is all the way up on my phone, and this is what it sounds like. So that's a quick audio test, so you can see the audio is not that bad, and this is with the camera actually out of the waterproof case. If I put it in the waterproof case, you're going to get a little bit of a muffled sound, which is still usable, but just not the loudest. Another great feature of this camera is it does offer playback right there on the spot. Since it has that built-in screen, they allow you to go back and watch the videos you've already recorded, and it also has a built-in speaker so you can hear them as well. So overall, this camera is quite impressive. It takes some really good videos and some really good pictures. It's easy to use. It has that built-in screen on the back that allows you to set up your shot. And one thing I've noticed about this camera, unlike other small cameras like this, is it doesn't get hot at all. I mean, I've used this for quite a long time, and there's no heat just radiating out of this thing. So that's another good thing. And it has a 4x digital zoom. I thought I might add that. I don't really use the digital zoom. I'll do that in after processing, but overall this camera really is a steal of a deal for the money. So that's DBPOWER Sports HD DV camera. Thanks for watching.